it is time to start posting on YouTube because YouTube is finally paying attention to its smaller creators. In fact, I started a YouTube channel from zero and I was able to grow it fairly quickly. And I'm talking about a strategy that could get you monetized in the next 30 days. We just need to put the work in and you guys can do it. And I want to be talking about my experience that is going to help you guys get through these next 30 days. Let's say, for an example, you already have a channel and this channel has 5 subscribers, or maybe it has 10 subscribers, or even 100 subscribers. What if I told you that none of that matters to YouTube if your content is not bringing value to the table? Which is going to be a very important piece of information within this method, but we need to jump into the first step when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, which is going to be creating the YouTube channel itself. Come on, you guys, it is time. There's no better time to start than right now. I mean, trust me, I have been in that loop where you're sitting there and you're like, well, next week's gonna be better, or maybe next month will be better. I'll have more time. Trust me, when that time comes around, you are going to feel the exact same that you do right now. So there's no better time than right now to jump on that train. And you could also be thinking to yourself, well, I don't have the fanciest camera in the world, or I don't have the best microphone. But that is one of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, because people are thinking, well, I need the fanciest camera. Well, chances are, if you're watching this, you might have something that looks like this. And if you have this, this is perfectly fine to film on. And some of the biggest creators that I know, and some of the biggest creators that you know, use an iPhone to film. And it is perfectly fine, and honestly, sometimes they prefer it because it's easier. Or let's say you do have a professional camera to film on, but next you need a microphone. And I mean, this microphone that I have works perfectly well. You can hear me perfectly fine. I got this microphone from Amazon for around $20, so that won't put a huge hole in your pocket. But if you don't want to put any hole in your pocket and you do have a phone, your phone microphone works perfectly fine too. So yeah, a $5,000 camera is not needed. But what is needed is going to be a strong niche for your channel. Now, I love watching YouTube, and I don't know about you guys, but the creator Emma Chamberlain is big on this platform. And if you don't know who Emma Chamberlain is, she started back a few years ago with vlogging. And all she would do is she would just film different aspects of her life, whether it be going to school or going to grab coffee or just going for a drive. Which, wow, time has flown, might I say, because she is practically an A-list celebrity right now. I mean, according to Google at least. But she gained traction from YouTube and specifically from vlogging. However, this is something that I do not suggest doing. Now, there's nothing wrong with filming vlogs here and there. Do not get me wrong, I love vlogs, but I would not make this the entire main focus of your channel. In fact, I would highly suggest against this, because this worked in a different time and chances are it is not going to work now. In fact, when I was in high school, I was watching Emma Chamberlain as well, and I was like, well, I want to be a vlogger. That's what I want to do too. So I started posting on YouTube, filming vlogs, and my videos were doing fairly well for the amount of videos that I put out there, but then life happened. I just stopped creating videos for that channel. And then a few years later, when I was in college, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hop back on that trend. I'm gonna start vlogging again. So I did, and to my surprise, my videos weren't doing too well. And this is because times have changed and so have demands. But you also have the fact that if people see you and they see that you're filming a vlog, chances are they're not going to want to click on your video because they have no idea who you are. On the other hand, if you're Kylie Jenner and you post a vlog, chances are you know Kylie Jenner, or you might be a fan of Kylie Jenner, and you might be compelled to click on this video because of the person that is filming the vlog, not because of what they're talking about. So chances are people won't feel compelled to watch your daily life, which is kind of frustrating, but it's true. There are things that work on YouTube and there are things that don't work anymore. So you need to find something that you are interested in, you are able to share some stories about, and something that other people are searching for. Now, next up, I want to address something that is very big this year, which is going to be AI. And although AI can be a very amazing tool when it comes to researching different topics or just brainstorming, but people come to YouTube for authenticity. They crave it. People aren't coming to YouTube to just watch a creator reiterate what they found on ChatGPT and say it word for word in a robotic monotone voice. They don't want that. And trust me, I've seen so many creators try to do this and it doesn't work. Chances are if somebody wants to ask ChatGPT a question, they're gonna go to ChatGPT and ask Chat that question. They're not gonna go on YouTube and try to find a creator that just says the same exact thing. So please be you. Give your advice and give your real experiences. That is something that AI cannot do. For an example, with this new channel that I'm creating, I'm coming on here to help you guys grow your channels on YouTube, and I'm giving my advice and my real experiences. That is the value that I'm bringing to the table. I have a channel that is already monetized. Now I want to help other people with their channels. Now, when it comes to you guys creating your YouTube videos, I would suggest that you make your videos around 10 minutes to 20 minutes long or even longer. You need time to share your experiences and the value that you are bringing to the table. However, do not make your YouTube videos long just to make them long, because then they could drag on and people could get boring and then your watch time would drop. But on the other hand, if you're packing value within these videos, making your videos a little bit longer could help you reach that 4,000 hours of watch time that YouTube needs you to hit in order to join their YouTube's partner program, which ultimately leads to monetization. But later on down the line, having these longer videos could also help you when you're able to put ads onto your videos. That way you could put more ads throughout your video. Of course, don't pack ads into your video, but you could just put more here and there, which could be helpful. Keep it in mind. And 20 minutes is not too long to sit down and record a video. It is not going to disrupt your entire day. And after all, I like to think that you're doing this for yourself. So we know that you need 4,000 hours of watch time in order to get monetized on YouTube, but you also need 1,000 subscribers as well, which I know it can sound a little bit daunting at first, but it is very, very reachable because YouTube is rewarding its smaller creators that give value. Let's talk about titles and video ideas. Titles are very important for your videos because this is what's going to give YouTube a taste of what you're talking about. YouTube's AI is going to analyze your videos and it needs to know exactly what you are talking about, or else they don't know what to promote. And YouTube is going to be paying creators that are straightforward and to the point. This is a YouTube video that is talking about how YouTube is monetizing smaller creators in 30 days. Straight to the point. That is what this video is about. And YouTube is more likely to be promoting content like this because they simply want people to join this platform and they want people to stay. YouTube is not working against you. I know a lot of the time people are like, the algorithm hates me, the algorithm hates me, but YouTube is not working against you. YouTube really wants you to win because when you think about it, why wouldn't they want people to stay on their platform? They want you to win. And the good news for us is other creators can already be a blueprint of what to title our videos and what to make videos about. The algorithm is telling us exactly what YouTube wants already. Because let's say you wanted to make a health video and you look up the health niche and then you see exactly what is trending. That is what YouTube wants. And that simply means you don't have to do trial or error. Lucky for us. So if YouTube is giving you exactly what they are promoting, just do this for yourself. And you need to be straightforward here because you need YouTube to know exactly what you are talking about within your videos. That way, they will know whether they need to be promoting your content or not. It is that simple. It's that simple. Now let's say you sat down, you've recorded your video, you've shared your value, you shared your expertise. Engage. And I cannot stress this enough. Do not just post and ignore, engage. People want to be engaged with the creators that they're following. I don't know about you guys, but it makes my day when I comment on one of my favorite creators' posts and they comment back to me or they like my comment. Because if you're engaged with the creators that you're following, chances are you are feeling valued within this community. People want a community. And those are my favorite types of creators, the ones where I'm like, hey, I love your jeans. Where did you get them? And they comment back to me. If you post a video and you are getting comments, don't just sit there and watch the comments roll in. Engage with those comments. And I cannot stress this enough. Maybe somebody has a question and you can answer that question and provide them with further value. And I know I keep saying value, but that is really the most important part of YouTube, providing value. And if smaller creators are reaching out to you, reach out to them. Give them a sub, give them a like, give them a watch. Create a community. If people are having questions and you answer them, this will bring you success. And this is how YouTube is going to favor you. If YouTube sees your content and it sees your content bringing people to the platform, bringing people to stay on this platform, YouTube is going to promote your content. Post, post, post. Posting. And I understand not being able to post every single day, but please post as much as you can. Now don't get it twisted. I don't want you to be flooding your feed with videos that aren't too good, but if you take the effort to sit down 20 minutes a day and you post every day, in 30 days, you will get monetized. If you're showing up, you're being authentic, you're giving your advice, YouTube is going to push you. And the advice that you're giving does not need to be salesy. Believe me. There are so many creators out there and the only thing that they care about is selling a product. And it can be so easy. I've heard other creators talk about just falling down that hole of being like, okay, I'm here to make money, I need to make money, I'm posting this because I need to make money. You should be here because you want to help other people. Free value is going to be the strategy, and it is that simple. And the advice that I've given you within this video could change your life, it can change your channels, and all you need is 30 days. And if you're a smaller creator, please reach out because I want to help your channels as much as I can. I will subscribe, I will like your videos, I will watch, because that is what we do over here. You've always got somebody rooting for you in the YouTube game. We've got each other's backs. Let's hit that monetization goal together with our new channels. See you guys next time.